As a group, just you got to be more consistent. Consistency is key in the playoffs because there's gonna, like I said, there's gonna be times where you need other guys to step up. There's gonna be times where you're not doing your best. So just the little details, being consistent with taking care of the details, be consistent with playing a full 48 minutes of basketball is very key in the playoffs. Obviously we didn't, like I said, we didn't get to our goal, so we didn't do it well enough, but we got better at it as the playoffs went on.
Do you look back at those first two series, going seven? Not that, I mean, you won them both. But do you look back and kind of say, if we had finished them off a little sooner, we might have had a little more for this series? Like, do you do that?
Yeah, I don't do that much, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't look back much and say if we could have, would have.
Yeah.
We went to, those are two hard fought series. Went to Game 7, we were able to pull it off. This series, just weren't able to pull it off. They were the better team.
As one of the few guys in this room that had been on this stage before, how much do you think this team collectively has grown throughout this process, throughout this experience?
We've grown a tremendous amount. From obviously without experience, you don't know what kind. You don't know what to expect. Like I say, experience I think brings knowledge, and now we know what it takes, and what we're gonna have to do to get back in this situation, and what it takes to move on from the situation. So, we're gonna need to work more. We're gonna need to be better as a team next year, and we'll be ready next year. But obviously it hurts right now, being so close and not being able to get over the hump. But we're definitely we went through our growing pains throughout this season and throughout this playoffs. We were able to do better than what everybody expected, so which is a plus. But we definitely will be back next year harder.
Is there a way to describe what this run does for this fan base, having never won a 7-game series before, and now to say you've been there?
Take it easy. Yeah. It's like we said, it's a roller coaster. They've been on a roller coaster, and it's just like when you don't know what to expect and the drop's coming and you're kind of scared, and then you finally get to the bottom of that drop and you kind of like feel that relief. It's like when the end of this year, we know we did better. It's kind of relief, kind of know what to expect next year, hopefully. I mean, obviously you don't want to jump the gun, but they know that we're a contender and we're a good team, so we just got to continue to build. But it's kind of like that roller coaster getting to the bottom, like, oh, thank God that's over.
When you come in here after the end of a game like that and just it's the end of the season, is there a moment where guys have words about, can you reflect at all, or is it too
Pardon me,
soon?
sorry.
Like immediately
Okay.
after the game when you come in here,
Right.
and that there's no other games to play.
Right.
Is there a moment of reflection, or is it too soon for
No,
that?
there's minor. There's minor reflection. Coach Case say some stuff. Then Debo says some stuff inside. You could reflect a little bit, but obviously, it won't really. Yeah, it's a little bit very quick. It won't really settle in until a little bit later, I think.
You've always played with
No problem.
the Team Can in the summers, and that seems to have been a big part of your development. Is that where you're looking to spend a lot of time working on your game again this summer?
Yeah, the opportunity, is there. If everything is going good, then for sure. If I'm, healthy and everything, that's good.
How does playing international help when you get back to the NBA?
It helps, it helps you stay, in tip-top shape. We have NBA, coaches that, coach the team. So they're consistently putting you through, tough workouts that, you get in the NBA. And also, the international game is a little different, so you learn. You learn a little bit while you're over there that you may be able to translate to your team. So
one of the things that I've noticed from your game over the last 5 years, you developed a lot of leadership skills with Team Canada that you never would have had the chance to develop in the NBA because of your age.
Right. Yeah, Team Canada, I'm one of the leaders. So, you got to be able to lead your team, whether that's by voice or by, example. And I think, throughout the years and the more experience I get, the better my leadership skills get. And, I have fun doing those things, with all my friends that I, grew up with. So.
And just, I guess one fun thing from what you've told me a couple of years ago is said, don't worry about me, I'm young.
Right.
Are you still young? Can you still handle the big summers?
Yeah, I'm a young vet. That's what they call me, a young vet. You know, been through a lot of, you know, situations. Been, you know, a lot like a time. This is my 4 out of 5 years in this, you know, position. So I was, you know, fortunate enough to go far and do a lot of things, you know, at a young age. So, young vet, but I'm still pretty healthy.